Alright, so here we go. No more music, just the sounds of the winds blowing in the distance. I love that view from the top of the lift as well. You don't really ever see that again. You just got to get to see the whole previous area. Here we go. This is Mushroom Rock Road, the plateau. And look at these huge guns, cannons. I mean, we've seen some machines of war-ish, kind of. But nothing quite like this. I think there's a really good reason that Yevon doesn't like Machina 2. Like, they kill people. These are weapons of war.
Curses. Ow!
He really hates them, huh?
Chapu. He left the sword Waka gave him in Besaid. And he fought with an Al-Bhed Machina weapon instead.
That's got nothing to do with it. I just hate these sacrilegious contraptions.
Sounds to me like it's got a lot to do with it. You see how much more Lulu's opened up to? I don't know who you are or where you came from. Totally different now. Totally different. Alright, but yeah. Man, so he fought with a gun. Chapu dropped the Brotherhood and used a gun instead. Pretty cool. You'll see like a better view of the area in a second. Some Al-Bhed here. Something sin. What could that last word be? OFF, I would guess. Something to finish sin off, I guess is what he's saying. I might be the Here we go. I might be the one to finish sin off. That's what he says. I'm pretty proud of myself there. Look, our Al-Bhed's getting better, guys. I genuinely didn't know what that said before we got in. The cannon got out of place when we fired a test shot. Packed too much powder, I guess. I have to set her in place before the operation. Okay, dude. Oh, God. Okay. This guy. Once Sin emerges from the sea, we'll commence firing. Our shots should stun it long enough for the Al-Bhed Machina to finish it off. Okay. Multi-tiered, so they're going to lure it in with Sinspawn, they're going to shoot it with cannons, and then some big Machina's going to blow it up. Is Sin even going to come? I mean, they got loads of monsters here, right? I'm getting nervous. Chocobo notes. Oh, here's the cargo that we saw. That's like super Jurassic Park. Oh, the music here. Listen to the music.
It won't work anyway.
Don't say that. It might be a hopeless campaign. And it might mean defying Yevon. But the Crusaders and the Al-Bhed, they're doing their best to defeat Sin. They want to rid Spira of Sin forever. And that's just what we want too, isn't it? Isn't it?
All right.
Come on, Waka, be reasonable, dude.
But I still think Machina are bad news. They're forbidden for a reason.
Oh God, he's right. He's
Lady
right.
Summoner, there you are. The command center is that way. Maester Keenock is also there.
Maester Keenock too?
Yes. Please, hurry, my lady.
Oh shit. Something they don't make entirely clear. What they're doing with the Sinspawn, they're not just bringing loads of Sinspawn together. That scene just showed us, okay? They're feeding Sinspawn to each other. They've got a big Sinspawn and they're feeding other Sinspawn into it. They're making some kind of like Frankenstein monster. I'm just turning up my TV here for the volume. So Maester's here as well, Maester Keenock. We've met Maester Seymour. We met Grand Maester Micah. There are two other Maesters though. We're about to meet a new one, Maester Keenock. This person says that merchant's obviously ripping people off. I guess it can't be helped. He's the only game out there. Ah! So, Waka's about. Sweet. And this you're going to want to take advantage of, my friends. We're only moments away from commencing Operation Mi'ihen. Spira's fate hangs on the outcome of this mission. We will do our duty as soldiers and defeat Sin this day. Sir! Oh my God. Man, you'd think he'd shut up after 5 or Okay, and so that was a speech, and then he says, man, you'd think he'd shut up after 5 times, or was that 6? What? And this guy says, the captain just keeps repeating himself. He must be really nervous. Oh, God. Speak to him again. He says, it's important to spur my men on every now and then. Maybe I should give them another pep talk to be sure. Oh, it's so good. Man, okay, right, and they'll just keep saying the same thing. Don't worry, dude. Relax. You know, just boys thrown into commanding positions. All right, what do you say? I asked him for a discount, and you know what he said to me? You're gonna die anyway, so what's the point? Oh, snap, Awaka. This is no time for joking, dude. Alright, these people here, they're teaching a kid to fight. And he won't actually talk to me either. Oh, no, there you go. Come on, swing like a man. Do you want to avenge your sister or don't you? I'm gonna beat Sin. I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna beat it no matter what. Man, avenging his sister. Holy crap. You know, everyone's lost someone. I think I left someone wandered past me there. Now, up here, you've actually got a save sphere, a Waka, and then 2 chests that are easy to miss as well. Be careful with where you walk, because you can trigger cutscenes and stuff. You wanna make sure you get your loot, alright? Number 1, what we're going to do is speak to Gata over here.
The operation will begin shortly. Please check all your equipment.
You all right?
Of course not. I came here to fight Sin. But they stick me here!
If you want to prove yourself.
Huh?
First, you must complete the tasks you are given.
Just doing what they say? It just won't be enough.
We actually get some pretty significant stuff going on here. Now, the game passes it in a way that you wouldn't think it's significant. So, my recommendation to anyone at this part of the game is just pick the option you think feels most right. So, yeah, you should be out on the front lines. We can agree with him or say guarding the command center is important too. You know, he has been denied this opportunity. But maybe Oren's right. You know, maybe he should just know his place and eventually then he'll climb up. So I am going to say that, I don't know, guarding the command center is important too.
You'd think the same if you were me.
Would I? You can speak to him again.
Do something, even if it means bending the rules.
And so we can say you should be out on the front lines or guarding the command center is important too. I still think commanding the command center.
I've got to show Luzu what I can do.
And speak to him again.
I've got to show Luzu what I can do.
And we can't do anything anymore. So, you know, good luck, dude. This guy says, yeah, what do you want to know? Okay, alright, what the hell are you guys doing? What's going on? About the cannons. The Albed provided us with these cannons at no charge. Don't get me wrong, I'm no Albed lover, but I've got little respect for them now. These cannons have a good range. We'll give Sin a shower. It won't seem to forget. Basically, this is a big bay. I feel like they were going to try and give us a shot of it earlier, like to see it. They're going to try and lure Sin in, and then he'll be like surrounded by cliffs on all sides. Cliffs loaded with these cannons. What else does this guy say? What do you want to know? About the Chocobo Knights. Only a select few can become Chocobo Knights. You have to be a skilled rider or achieve some combat merit to become one. Captain Lucille is no doubt the best of the bunch right now. I just don't know how that wimp Clasko got knighted. Well, he's good at earning their trust. The Chocobos, that is. That line there, that he's good at earning their trust, you might want to remember that. That's helpful for some stuff later that can get you some extra items. And lastly, he says, what do you want to know? We can say, what just for the operation in general. We've researched Sin's past behavior in planning this operation. Sin often turns up where its Sinspawn are, so we hunted down the Sinspawn at various places and brought them to lure it here. When it shows up, we're going to hit it with the Ancient Machina, and it's bye-bye Sin. The Crusader's responsibility is to lure Sin in and immobilize it. The Albed will deliver the finishing blow. I wish it could be the other way around, but as long as we defeat Sin, who cares? So it's in the Albed's hands. People don't like the Albed. They don't trust the Albed. It's in the Albed's hands to secure this. Alright, let's go have a quick chat with Awaka, shall we?
Monopoly's a great thing. Things are selling no matter what the price.
Dude.
Oops, sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, you forgot. You give me stuff for cheap. Alright, so he's selling some fantastic items here. Really recommend you take a look at his wares. These will be crazy expensive if you don't get the discounts. Hell, I've even got the discounts and I still can't afford Auron's Sentry weapon. Now, the Sentry is really strong, I believe, still in a no sphere grid run, because what Initiative does is it ups your chance to get preemptive strikes, as in you get all these extra turns at the start of a match, and it lowers the chance enemies will ever ambush you. Really strong. I actually can't afford it. I'm not that interested. He's got some great armor here too, similar to the stuff we saw before. But here he's got two fantastic weapons, okay? One of them's called the Avenger, which is a weapon for Tidus that gives him counter-attack. What counter-attack does is it means our players will start countering. Even if it's not Tidus' turn, if someone attacks him, he will attack them back, just as an extra free hit every time. We'll just attack them back, attack them back. Great weapon. And the other amazing one here is called TKO. This is a weapon for Waka that has Stone Touch, which means when Waka attacks enemies, it's got like a 50% chance to petrify them, unless of course they're invulnerable. Really strong. So we're going to buy a TKO. We're absolutely going to buy a TKO. Probably the best thing a Waka will ever sell you. We can't afford an Avenger right now, but maybe we can sell some other stuff. So let's get rid of a blue armlet here. Let's get rid of a scout. Actually, that blue armlet could have been strong soon. Whatever. We'll get rid of the scout. We'll get rid of this katana, this empty bracer, this empty magic arm guard. Actually, that would have been good for Komari since we're going to make him a mage. Whatever. Keep the lightning strike stuff. The heat lance we can throw away. The yellow bangle we can throw away. The cactar scope we don't really need anymore. We've seen enough of the cactar. The echo ring we could maybe sell. I mean, we've got enough money now. So look, we'll buy the Avenger. And why not equip it? I mean, hell, sure, let's do it. So we've got two really fantastic weapons there. I really like both of them, and the last one also is really strong too, especially in some kind of restrictive run. But I think we're done with that for now. And let's see what we got. What's going on in the tent? You summoned us, guys?
Oh. I had heard from Seymour, but I didn't know if we'd actually meet. Good to see you, Oren. 10 years, is it?
That's Wen Keenock, one of the 4 maesters of Yevon. He leads the warrior monks, and also commands the Crusaders.
So remember, so basically this is the military guy. And there's a couple of things to point out here. Look, Seymour was here as a maester of Yevon. These people have been excommunicated from Yevon, and yet they have 2 maesters here. So it kind of shows that, you know, the maesters and the people of Yevon do care. And when Keenock as well, remember, he is now in charge of the warrior monks. Turns out Oren used to know Wen Keenock, and when they were both warrior monks themselves. Bit of Oren's backstory there.
All troops ready to move at your command, sir.
Good. Dismissed.
Sir.
Tell me, Oren, where have you been the last 10 years?
We don't have time for this now, do we?
This plan won't work, you know that. We'll just let them dream a little longer.
What?
Lord Keenock.
Oh, yes. Proceed.
What the... What?
That Keenock a maester?
I heard that, Oren. A lot has happened the last 10 years. What were you doing and where?
Fulfilling a promise I made to a friend. I still am.
Just tell me one thing. Have you seen Zanarkand?
Oh, what is going on there?
I kinda think we don't belong here.
You and me both, sister! There you go, that's the line. I love it, man. We don't belong here, right? Fuck, dude. She's so on point. We don't belong here. I couldn't agree more. Jesus, this is so beyond us, right? We're on a pilgrimage.
It is time at last. We must tell the Albed waiting outside to begin the operation at once. The fiends may break through. This place is not safe. Make sure you're prepared to defend yourselves. Tell me when you're ready.
Oh, okay. Alright. So this is where you get your 2 chests. I don't even think they're that amazing. I can't even remember specifically where they are. Let's have a look around. So you don't want to go to the red flashing arrow just yet. One's hidden down here. Ah, there you go. They're both here. Alright, so one's next to Lulu. Oren, what was going on with Keenock there?
Go to Yuna.
No. You talk to me.
Go to Yuna.
God damn it. So Yuna, how are you feeling?
I'm a little nervous.
Yeah.
I'm a little...
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Anything could happen. Make sure you're ready for combat.
So this is a map of the region here that you can see, not too well. So we'll grab this chest. And there you go. That's both of them. That's got Serene Bracer in it. I don't think it's really useful for this next leg of the game, but hey. And so that's those three. Who else is around? Where's Waka? Here's Kamari. Where's Waka? There you go.
With them here, it's like Yevon authorizes this whole operation.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
With them here.
But Keenock just said that he doesn't even believe in it. Like, what is this? And then Seymour quickly hushed him up. Alright, once you feel ready to continue with the events of the game, make sure you've saved it and go speak to the guy about the operation commencing.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Mr. Keenock, please.
Will Sin come?
Sin always returns for its spawn. To make sure, we're going to encourage them to call out to it.
You won't have to. It'll come.
I remembered Orin telling me. Sin is my old man. Sin is Jecht.
So they're like torturing them now, making them scream. Lulu looks almost disgusted back there. I love it. Oh god. Who didn't see this coming? The Sinspawns broke free. Alright, so I say this with a lot of battles. That, you know, this is the first hard boss in the game and stuff. This is the first boss that I think players will genuinely get really stuck on. Like, really, really stuck on. If they don't have stuff like this awesome sword I've just bought for Tidus, if they don't have many skills, if they've been fleeing a lot, if they don't know what the mechanics of the fight are, you can really get stuck here. And on my first time through, that's exactly what happened to me. So if you'd been leveling a small amount, you could actually find that Lulu has more powerful black magic for this fight that makes it easier, but we don't have that luxury. What I'm first going to start doing is getting haste on my team. This is really important. You don't want the boss to get too many turns, and he's immediately going to get one here. So he's going to cast Thunder. This means that any of those Thunder protective things that you've got on your team, hopefully I didn't sell too many, are strong. Auron just took an absolute thrashing there, so be aware of that. You can have overdrives already charged for the fight. And so we got a lot of targets. There's not just one enemy. We can attack the torso of Sinspawn Gui. We can try and attack the head, but it's so high up it's actually going to be out of range for Auron. Or we can attack either of these arms. Let's try and go for the body here. And there you'll see that the arms defend him.
So the arms are for defense.
So there's Auron there being very smart about what exactly is going on. So what we're going to do is start destroying the arms as much as we can. Now, if I swap on someone who has Sensor, since Lulu doesn't have that Cactar anymore, we don't always have it. I believe Kamari's got it. Here you can see the health. So the main boss has got 12,000 health. Not so bad, but he's tankier than the Chocobo Eater was because A has more health, but B because of these arms. So we want to destroy the arms, right? So what we're going to do is head back onto Lulu here. I know we just swapped him in. I just wanted to show you guys the health. And we're going to cast Fire on this left arm over here. Actually, if Lulu casts Fire on the middle, it's nice to see her with a regular weapon. You'll see he can't defend against spells in that way. So that can be really strong. We'll speed her up now. And so now we get a message that the head is moving suspiciously.
I'll cast a spell at its head.
So Lulu can, if it's moving suspiciously, it means on his next turn, he's going to do a really powerful attack that can really mess you up. So you need to be able to be in a position to throw an attack at his head quickly enough. So you can do that with magic, you can do that with stuff like Lancet, you can do that with Whacker's regular attacks. So now the head has stopped moving, as you can see. The head does have health of its own, and if you spend enough time damaging the head, you'll eventually kill it, and that mechanic will be removed from the fight. But largely, I would say ignore the head until it moves suspiciously, and you'll do just fine. So lastly, we need to haste Auron over here. And Tidus got a sweet little evade there, and there you go. He was attacked, and he instantly attacked off of his own free will there. That was counter-attack. He did it before, as you can see, the enemy could even get back.
Those arms are in the way.
Yes, and so now the game's trying to tell us, hey, you can't be doing that. You need to kill the arms. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to just start focusing on these. If you target an arm specifically on its own, you'll do more damage than if you were like trying to attack the middle. 800 health and they die. Tidus is still going to just continue to be buffing players here by using cheer. Now, there's weird mechanics you've got to do and deal with here in terms of cheer. Because, so I guess Lulu's still got that lightning bangle on because she's not taking too much damage. Because you want your physical damage guys to actually get the benefit. So we just overkilled that thing with a crit. Really nice. And so we can use another cheer, and this is going to keep boosting Tidus and Auron's stuff. I only want to use cheer 3 or 4 times, and ideally I want to swap Lulu out here so that Kimahri starts getting the benefit of these cheers. But for now, it's fine. We can actually scan it as well. Should we go for that? You know, I would never really scan on a regular file, but I'm interested in what comes up. It'll be cool little footage for you guys as well, I suppose. So here we go. Sinspawn Gui. Immunities, tons of them. He's immune to loads of different breaks, to berserk, lots of stuff we don't even have access to. You can see he's immune to sleep, so there's no point in trying to cast that. So it says it blocks physical attacks with his toughened arms. You can remove them with piercing weapons and then strike the body. Hit the head when it starts twitching, or else it will belch venom at you. So there you go. And yeah, so when we're attacking the arms, really you only want characters with piercing on their weapons or magic casters. And that's why I've got Kimahri and Auron out right now, because they do a lot more damage to the arms than other players will. So Sinspawn Gui just cast some gravity magic on there. We haven't seen gravity magic since the start of the game, really. This is a big theme of Sin, like he's very gravity based. And as you guys will recall, I mentioned back in episode 1, whenever you get hit by gravity magic, it just does a % of your health. So there you go, the head is moving suspiciously. Let's swap Whack it in. I'm sort of done cheering with Tidus for now as well. You'll see he's got a new ball equipped. You'll see that for most of the game, honestly. Now, it comes up with immune there because he's immune to petrify. If you could just petrify the boss, it'd be amazing. There you go, so it stopped moving. One more attack with Auron. And that arm's down. But there's a problem. The arms actually regenerate. So Whacker just took a lot of damage there. What we're going to do is we're going to go... we're going to go to Tidus here, and we're actually going to Mega Potion. Again, just because, you know, whatever, we'll use them a lot. So he's casting Thunder there, that's fine. And now we've got a bunch of people with haste and a bunch of people with cheer on them to just hammer on the boss. And you'll see we're doing a fair amount of damage here. So we can try power breaking him. I don't think he's invulnerable, but I think you've also only got like a 50% chance of it actually inflicting on him. Whacker's here, and he's got his overdrive, but I'm going to save his overdrive for when the arms come back, and hopefully we can get a really good reel. Look at that crit from Kimahri there, that's amazing. Hopefully we'll get a really good reel going, and we can break everything all at once. So here's another Demi. Yuna still hasn't learned an ability. I think she hasn't. Let's have a look. I don't think I've taught her it. Yeah, she still hasn't. There's an ability where she heals everyone uniformly. Oh, okay, all right. One thing I did want to demonstrate. So Lulu's overdrive, we did use it in the Chocobo fight, didn't we? So we'll use Fire Fury here. Why not? This will split the damage between both the head and the torso. It's quite funny me trying to do this. There you go, 8 spells. It will randomly go up or down, up or down, up or down. So, you know, it's going to lose a little bit of effectiveness, but whatever. Now the head's moving suspiciously. That's not good. Let's bring Whacker back in, just so that you can throw his ball at the head. There you go. Head stops moving. And let's go for a couple more attacks on the torso here. Another crit from Kimahri. You see how he's critical hitting? It's literally because I gave him that luck. That's the only reason you're seeing it come from him so much. Is because I gave him that luck. And maybe that this is what happened with the development of the game. They realized, oh man, luck is OP. Maybe we should do something else. So we'll bring Yuna in here, and we're going to start trying to heal people up, because this is looking pretty dangerous, right? So there we go. And Whacker's got his overdrive up. Let's go with some slots. And so what happens here is I'm just going to press X on whatever, because it doesn't matter what element. So now it's lightning. So what we want to do is only press X when lightning comes up, which is after fire. There you go. We got 3 in a row. Super powered lightning attack. And a ton of damage across the whole board. Head's moving suspiciously. That could be dangerous. Okay, because sometimes his head can move and then you just don't have the right players around, like they're already on recharge or whatever. So there we go. We'll cast Thunder up there. Head stops moving, that's fine. We will bring Auron back in. And go with an attack on the arms here. This should kill this arm. Should. Yeah, okay, good. Explodes into fireflies. There's another Demi. We don't have to worry too much. Demi will never kill you. It's just a percentage of your health. Kamari, come back in. He's weak, but we need him to finish off this arm. Nice. Just a regular overkill on an attack. That's great. Man, I kind of don't want to send him down Lulu's line now because he's such a powerful hitter. I just kind of want to keep him that way. Alright, so the boss is now... Okay, the head's got 2,000. Right, so we've got to start doing damage again. Let's bring Titus in. Let's... Now, is he going to be immune to delay? I think he probably is, but we'll try it. Yeah, he's immune to delay. So there you go. They start doing this kind of thing. We'll attack again. Now, Auron could, of course, start using guard. So that if the boss tries to hit Kamari now, Auron just takes the brunt of that attack. Oh, that could be Titus down for the count. It is. So we'll bring Yuna in. Now, the really dangerous thing about that is... And Yuna can use life here, which is a skill I've not demonstrated to you yet. Now, the dangerous thing here is that he's lost his haste and he's lost all of his cheer buffs. So that's kind of scary. Right, so we'll bring Lulu back to hit the heads. We're actually getting whittled down a lot lower than I was expecting. Kind of scary. There you go. Titus actually almost has his overdrive up again. Alright, and now so I've got to decide. Do I want to re-haste him and do all that stuff? Or do I just want to have my guys who are already hasted out? And I think that's what I want to do. So there we go. Another attack into the torso. There's Demi. Lulu's not in any danger. See, she only took 80 damage from that. We're going to heal Lulu. I guess we shouldn't have healed Lulu though. What we should have done is healed Auron and then swapped Lulu out. But I'll keep her on the field just because. Alright, so now I would say we are sort of at the point where we can do some cool stuff with Aeons. So here I am going to... Actually, should we leave Auron out? No, let's go back to Kamari. So here we'll go Kamari, attack. We'll go Auron, attack. Now everyone's yellow, but it's fine. We will go Yuna to cure herself, I suppose. Would probably be smartest with the way Demi works, cutting them all down from a chunk of their health. Now Auron should survive that. He did. He's got his overdrive up. That's fantastic. The arms regenerated. That's also fine. The head is moving. That's also fine. It's not really fine. Let's go get Whacker. It's sort of okay. All right, we'll hit the head. So, who is up for seeing what Ifrit's overdrive Hellfire looks like? Sound fun? We could even have Auron overdrive here too, so why not? I'm always tempted to do the analog stick thing, but if you fail, it can really screw you over. Alright, here we go. So, summon. Now, this boss isn't necessarily weak to fire, so this might not kill it. But it'll be fun to see. So, Hellfire. And you should... I don't know whether you'll see, but basically, he's got so much delay after doing this that the boss is just going to destroy him. There's no chance he's going to survive after this. This is one of those cheesy things you can do in this game. Like, you just charge all your Aeon's overdrives and then just overdrive, 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 overdrive. It looks kind of creepy with it up in the sky like that, right? Boom, 2,000 damage. We overkilled the head. No more head shaking suspiciously. But sadly, the boss is still alive. I actually wasn't expecting that. And now you'll see that the boss's head has turned, like, grey. So there's a Demi on Ifrit. A regular attack. Will he survive? Look how much his overdrive charges from that. Another Demi. If Ifrit gets a go again now, we can dismiss him. Yeah, okay, sweet. So how much health does the boss have? 2,000? What do we want to do here? Maybe we'll just attack with Ifrit and have him die. Yeah, let's do that. Because this means that Valifor's overdrive should finish the boss off. So there you go. Ifrit's dead. That destroys his overdrive. So you've got to be careful about that. Arms are back up. I don't think we've seen a summon die yet. We saw Ifrit die when we killed Belgamines, but yeah. Okay, right. So, now what do we want to do? We really don't have that much more damage we need to deal. So, we just got to stall until it's Yuna's turn. So, we may as well bring Lulu out so that she can cast fire on the torso, which is going to get us closer to, you know, actually being able to score the kill. I'm also going to high potion Auron, just because I don't want him super low. It's a bit like our fight on the boat, and I'm going to bring Valapor out. And Energy Blast. Boom. Down goes Sinspawn Gui. But I mean, this is just the start, right? This is just one Sinspawn. I actually think this breaks the pace of the story so much, but whatever. Okay. Now that it's dead, is Sin not going to come back for it? Oh. Oh, look, there's the Machina on the left. And there's Sin, looking like some monstrous, horrible jellyfish.
Look out!
Oh god, where is everyone? Yuna's alone. Oh, it's still alive! Holy shit, is that Seymour? Oh, and Auron! Fuck yeah! He was just like holding it back alone.
Stand back, Lady Yuna.
Yes.
Oh, baby, here we go. Now, everyone split up right now, okay? We literally have no one else. A new player has joined your party. So, Seymour. Okay, we actually get to fight with Seymour right now. You'll see him up there on the gorge. Really interesting character. As I explained before, he actually can bypass the arms completely. This guy has Fira, Thundara, Wartara, and Blizzara. These are all advanced black magic spells that not even Lulu knows. So let's try and cast it on the middle. Boom, 1,000 damage straight away. This boss only has 6k health right now as well. Yuna can continue to summon, do her thing, whatever she likes. I'm just going to cast Null Shock on us. And what that's going to do is stop his thunder attacks from really doing anything substantial to us. Like so. And with Auron, I'm going to... I mean, we could special and guard, because he is still the most tanky character. But what I'm actually going to do is start attacking the arms as much as I can. We got a crit there, which is great. Another Fira from Seymour. Now, something really cool here. Seymour does actually have an overdrive. And this is your only opportunity to see that overdrive. Your only one. With this fight right now, if you spend ages... Now, the idea is this is demonstrating Seymour's strength, okay? So the head is moving suspiciously. What do? Well, we have Seymour cast something at the head, right? And then just, like, blow it up. So there we go. Boom, the head is dead in one attack. How crazy is that? So this is demonstrating his strength, and really the fight can be over very quickly. Wow, can Yuna kill that thing? 1 health. Go, Yuna! Go! Boom! Nice. So glad when I can take those opportunities. So the fight can be over very quickly, and Seymour's overdrive hasn't even started to charge yet. It's not even started to charge, and the boss is almost dead. So what you can do as like a really cool Easter egg is stand here passing the turns for ages. So look, as I get hit by this demi, you'll see his overdrive charges a tiny bit. And there is a hidden ability in this game that you will only see in this fight as his overdrive. And I will edit some footage in of that around about right now. Do you know what? This is super frustrating. So it was about this time during the game on my test file, I decided I would start grinding out the cool, weird trivia stuff and pre-record footage so that as I did the actual Let's Play, I could just cut through. Turns out this very first clip that I made, though, of Requiem has disappeared off my hard drive, much like the notepad. So I've ended up downloading this from someone online, many thanks to Ornery Space Catters, who did a YouTube video 2 years ago of this. It's cropped in a really dumb way. But here you go. This is Requiem, guys. It takes a long time. You just got to keep passing the turn for Demi to hit you. And then finally, Seymour can do this. It's basically a reskin of the most powerful magic in the game, a spell called Ultima. But yeah, very cool stuff and something interesting about the fight. Another little bit of trivia about the fight I forgot to mention during the regular recording was that this boss, for some reason, if you look in the code of the game, this boss has weapons and armor equipment drops from its arms in like its loot table, except they're just disabled and they will never ever drop. And I guess that's because otherwise you could keep killing the arms and farm a bunch of gear, so they disabled it. But yeah, that's Requiem. Enjoy. Okay, so we are back, and currently the boss has got 1,900 health left. And so we'll just finish some other things off here. Another thing I'd love to point out to you guys is Seymour's weapon he has equipped. If you dig around in the code, you'll actually see that that's a very specific thing called the Seymour Staff. And I think it has like it basically has no stats on it at all, but it's just called Seymour Staff. So there we go. One final spell, and we kill it. Overkill it even. And finally it disintegrates into fireflies, and with that we know it's over. So look at this, Seymour even appears on the experience thing. You gain 6 sphere levels for that. It's awesome. So look, we get a bunch of AP. It keeps rolling in. Everyone's got loads that they can do to level up. And we got 6 level 1 key spheres. That's because of the overkills we got.
The others!
Oh my god, here it is. Here's the standoff. Did the Albed have time? And Sin doesn't even look like he's been scratched. Wow. So we're on the beach. We don't have anyone else with us right now. I always go in the menu in moments like this, and they're clearly still in the pie mechanically, but no one's here. We can have a bit of a wander around on the beach. Just destruction everywhere. I mean, the people on the beach mostly, as you saw, were the Chocobo Knights. This body here, slightly warm, but no sign of breathing. Over here, staring at the sky, lifeless. This dude here, reclining, breathless. Instant, painless death. Over here is Gata.
What's going on? Why? What? What's going on?
Don't you run away from me!
Everyone, stand back! I'll summon!
You won't hurt it. Your powers are still too weak.
But I must do something.
She's gonna do it anyway.
You can't.
I mean, fuck, Yuna's supposed to beat Sin someday. Look at us, swimming way out there in the ocean. Ruined Machina cities around us. I mean, this is worse for us as well, with what Auron said.
I have no idea what I was thinking when I ran after Sin that day. Before I knew what I was doing, there I was, chasing him down like a thief at market. Maybe I was angry. Maybe I wanted to go home. I kept thinking of Zanarkand and my old man.
It's about to get all surreal up in here, guys. This scene we're seeing here is again something we'll see right at the end of the game. It's sort of a reused asset of a place right at the end. It's really kind of interesting. There's a little boy there. Oh, it's not the boy from the start, it's just a crusader. And Luzu. There's the little boy. The spirits of the dead. Who are you?
What?
They say you don't practice anymore. That you're gonna retire.
Let them talk. I'm still the best.
They say you're no good because you drink all the time.
I can quit drinking whenever I want.
Then do it now.
What did you say?
You just said you can.
Tomorrow, maybe.
Why not today?
Why do today what you can leave for tomorrow? There he goes again, crying.
See, Jack's like an idiot. He sounds like a drunken, a moron, but not a mass murdering killer.
I thought I sensed my old man there. Somewhere. Or maybe it was just Sin's toxin playing tricks on my mind. How many died today? People die and Yuna dances. When will she stop dancing? When will it stop? Yuna won't stop dancing, not until Sin is gone. Those were my thoughts then, I think.
I see you're still here.
Huh?
Many stories ended here today. But yours goes on, I see.
What? Sin had come and gone, but I remained here.
Just let that sink in for a second.
A swift retreat. Satisfied?
What do you mean?
Those who turned from Yevon died, while the faithful live on.
The past 10 years have changed you, I see.
You do not look so well. But now, more than ever, you must be the people's strength, their confidence. Anyone else would be expected to show their sorrow. But you are a summoner. You are Spira's hope. Until sin is defeated, you must not relent. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Are you afraid? Yuna, take me as your pillar of strength, as Yunalesca had her Lord Zeon. Lady Yuna, until next we meet, farewell.
Rather well-intentioned of him. You can take a minute here to just stop and speak with the various characters. There's also a chest here. Hey. Who gives a shit about loot anymore? Yeah, let's have a chat with Auron.
Sin is checked.
Yeah. For a while there, I thought I could feel him. But that doesn't mean I believe you.
Sin is checked. He came here for you.
So he killed all those people just for a chance to see me?
That's what Sin does. He wanted to show that to you. Do you know why?
How am I supposed to know?
So you would kill him. As long as he is Sin, Jecht will keep killing. He wants you to stop him.
You gotta be kidding. How do you know all of this anyway? I'm not done talking to you. Don't you run away!
You're the one running.
Ooh, that bites. You're the one running. I'll just mention as well, I've mentioned this song every time, okay? But over the years, since I've started doing YouTube, the idea of LPing games from my past, Final Fantasy X has always been on the list, and I've always thought, right, whenever I've just thought that is a general concept, the day I LP Final Fantasy X, the one moment that I always thought of as like cool stuff I could talk to people about was this song, and in particular this moment of hearing this song. This was the time where I first realised how beautiful this music was and how well it matched this scene. And so yeah, I'm going to do honour to my past self and tell you guys that I think this whole area is just beautiful. I really do. In a horrible, tragic way. More than half of our front-line soldiers perished. My battalion was annihilated too. The Crusaders will never rise again. Music's cutting out there. That's kind of scary, actually. Man. Okay. So let's walk on up. We do have a safe sphere here. I may as well hit it. There we go. And let's meet up with everyone. I guess we're all okay, at least. Count our blessings. We did miss a bit of dialogue with Lulu there, I guess. I don't think she says anything amazing. Shalinda's here.
Are you alright?
You know what? As much as I didn't like her, no, we're alright. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. I will.
She was trying to stop this. It wasn't supposed to end like this, says that guy. Damn it, how many people died today? Water, give me some water. Mom. Oh man, calling for your mum. I'm lucky to be alive. My wounds are nothing compared to what the others suffered. Hey, Walker.
I made a bundle with the operation.
Fucking hell!
But the way it turned out, they deserved a better deal.
Oh. What you got, dude? So you can only buy items from him now. Those cool weapons from before, that was your only opportunity to get.
I guess the summoners are our only hope.
I guess so. And is that what Auron was suggesting the Maesters were trying to enforce?
Hey, you two. Hurry up.
She's awfully cheerful.
In dark times, she must shine bright. Now are dark times. Yuna tries hard.
We should help her then.
If we worry, she tries harder. Do not frown.
Don't worry, be happy.
Kimari try too.
Smile, let me see.
Oh, yeah.
Sad.
Dude, Kamari's talking to us. And who thought it would never happen? Oh, man. And we just brush it off so nicely. I guess he likes us a bit more now then. Anyway, guys, it's been a rough one. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for our travels along the Jose High Road and more of the aftermath in Operation Mayhem. I'll catch you next time.